today we are going to make a fading lamp in Tinkercad. So to make a fading lamp, first go get the Arduino and put it over here. Then we need a breadboard. So let's put it right next to Arduino. Now we also need a light because we're going to make it fade. So right now we're going to connect the ground pin to the cathode, and we're going to make the wire black because that's convention. That's what everybody does. Then we're going to bring in a resistor and we're going to rotate it. Let's put it over here. Let's make this wire orange. So let's connect it to number 9. Let's bring it over here. So that's our setup. Now, if you look at your Arduino, you'll probably see these squiggly things. These squiggly things means that they can do analog output, which means they can give out more output than just zeros and ones, or on and off. So we need to use these. You need to use these pins like 9, 10, and not 12 for this to work. Now let's go to the code. Let's get rid of this and this. So right now, to make this, we need a loop for this to run in. So now let's make our coding screen a little bit bigger. Now we're going to make a variable, which is basically a variable is something that just stores that just stores something like a number, a name. So let's call this variable brightness. Now what brightness does is that it stores the brightness, like how bright should the lamp be. Now let's bring in a set pin. Now as you can see, all the pins with squiggly lines, they're all over here because they can give out more output than just on and off. So you can see which numbers you can go as output. So we want our lamp to show how bright it is. So we're going to put brightness over here. But if this is but like if Arduino does this too fast, we can't really see it much. So let's bring in a wait block and let's make this 250 milliseconds. Now, before I do simulation, let me show you the C++ code. As you can see, it says that brightness is 0 over here, and it says that pin mode 3 is our output. Wait, I need to fix that. So we connected to number 9, not number 3. Sorry about that. Now, as you can see, as you change the blocks, you can see that it also changes over here. So pin 9 is our output, and now, so first it's going to say brightness is going to be equal to 1, and until brightness is greater or equal to 10, it's going to increase brightness by 1. But 10 is too less, so let's make it 200. And as you can see, as we change the blocks, it changed our C++ code. Now, if you look at analog write 9, which means it's going to send an analog output to pin 9. And what's the message? The message is how bright it is. And then it's going to wait for 250 milliseconds. And now, if we run it now, we can see that it starts very dim, but it gets brighter. So, but it's not, yeah, it's getting brighter, but it's not bright enough. So to do that, We're going to use, instead of using a 1K ohm, we're going to use a 220 ohm. Everybody uses 220 ohm for LEDs. It's pretty much convention. Now, if we run this, you can see it gets brighter quicker because there's less resistance. And there you go. That's the video. Khosh, Allah on that.